One of my favorite stories I want to end off here is on a thought process about being resourceful. Resourcefulness. It's not just about the resources you have access to, it's about being resourceful. And everybody out there in the marketplace right now are all involved in the same situation. They have all the same stimulus. They have the same interest rates. They have the same market conditions. They have the same time constraints. They all have the same things. Now, the story goes as follows, is there was this young fellow, and he was having breakfast one morning, and he was having breakfast with mom and with his mom, and he was sitting there going, he goes, life just kind of sucky right now, right? I'm having trouble with my girlfriend, and job's just not really satisfying right now. I feel stuck. I feel like I'm spinning my tires. Nothing's really going my way right now. And so his mother looks at him lovingly and says, dear, why don't we do this for a second? Do me a huge favor. Go over to the stove, grab 3 pots. Get those 3 pots out of the underneath the stove. You get the pots out of that. Get those pots, fill them up to, about halfway full with water. Okay? Put them on the burners on the stove and crank up the heat. Okay, and the son's going, looking at mom, and go, Mom, what the heck are you talking about? What are we doing here? Why am I putting boiling pots of water on here? Just stick with me here for a second, son. So they just chatted more about it. Mom was asking more questions and getting more details about what's going on in their son's life and unpacking a few more things. And then all of a sudden, the water started boiling on all 3 of the pots. Okay, son, go to the fridge and go grab some eggs, go grab some carrots, and go grab some coffee beans from the pantry and bring those all out. And the son's just going, what the heck is going on here? This just makes no sense, Mom. What are you doing? Okay, so put some carrots into the first pot, put the raw eggs into the second pot, and then put the coffee beans into the little filter and the little strainer and put it into the third pot. Okay? And then they let them boil for a little bit. And then after a time, they pulled them off the stove, pulled out the first batch was the carrots. Son, tell me about the carrots. After you pull them out and you look at, they're mushy. Their carrots are all mushy. So mom looks at her son and said, so the carrots went in hard to the hard boiling water and they came out soft. Okay, good. What's the next one? The eggs. The eggs, they're a hard-boiled egg. Crack it open, it's a hard-boiled egg. So the egg went in fragile and went in soft, because if you would have broke that out, it would have been just yolk. It would have spilled all over the place. And then it came out hard. Okay, so let's just talk about this. So they went into the exact same stimulus of the boiling water. The carrots went in hard, came out soft. The eggs went in soft, came out hard. Now, what's the third pot? The third pot, well, that's coffee. It's legitimately a cup of coffee, right? So we're sitting here and having ourselves a wonderful cup of coffee now. And what is coffee like in the morning, son? Oh man, I can't go without my Timmy's, my double on the way to work. Coffee is life every morning. And so here's the thing. Here's the message that the mom says to her son. All 3 of those things, the carrots, the eggs, and the coffee bean, all went into the exact same stimulus, boiling water. One went in hard, came out soft. One went in soft, came out hard. The coffee beans went into the boiling water and they changed the entire environment. They changed the game. They changed the water. They turned boiling water into delicious coffee. Okay? So son, here is the message I want to leave with you. In every situation that you are in, be the coffee bean. Be the one that goes into the stimulus. Be the one that goes into the environment and changes the environment. Don't let the environment change you. And with that being said, gang, I'm going to enjoy this really nice, delicious cup of coffee to end this off. If you have any questions or have any comments or would like to have any more information about this, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, check out the YouTube channel. And with all that being said, gang, by all means, in every interaction you have with another person, always leave them feeling inspired, encouraged, and always come from a place of love. Bye for now, everybody. I sure hope you enjoyed that segment from our recent podcast episode. If you don't want to miss any of the upcoming episodes, a couple simple steps from here. Number 1, subscribe. Hit that bell notification button. And if you're interested in watching a few more segments from that episode, there'll be a link up here. Or if you'd like to watch a playlist of all the long form episodes of the podcast, there'll be a link down here. All right, gang, let's go.